In the lion's share of healing. The lion's share of healing in 2024 is truly all about harnessing the power of our mind and our body and our spirit. And let me show you how. Especially, we are on the heels, the cusp of the 888 Lionsgate portal. So let's dive in. Welcome everyone. I'm Christine Gold, psychic medium, empath empowerment coach, author of Intuition Saved My Life, speaker, and retreat host of the Soul Healers community, and also podcast host of Heart Led Soul Fed. Welcome, welcome. Come on in today. I really want to talk about this lion's share of healing. And lion, lioness, I'm going to include everyone. And why am I talking about the lion? The lion has this energy. The lion, like the cat, I mean, it's clearly from the cat family, is the original Reiki master. They are grounded, they know who they are, and they know what they want, and they know how to get it. And they seize and capture the moment. I feel that that's really the biggest piece of winning and claiming and owning the lion's share of healing. So let me know below how you're feeling about this. If you're really feeling this embodiment, we're really coming into the golden age of Aquarius. And if you're not sure what that is, I have other videos about that, or you can comment below and ask, or maybe you can share with someone if you do know. And if you're practicing any type of rituals in regards to Lionsgate, that is happening tomorrow, by the way, it's as simple as lighting a candle. It's as simple as creating a space. And really, that's what healing is about, is creating a space to heal, creating a space with intention. Making a choice. I feel that's the biggest piece. I just got off I was a guest on another podcast. It'll be coming out in October. And I talked about choice. We all have choice in our life. We can say yes, we can say no. Sometimes we're in the in-between, we're maybe, and that's a space where you really need to rest and relax into. Because when we make choices from stressful places, we many times, like we are now in Mercury retrograde, which by the way is no surprise, it happens 3 to 4 times a year, we get to revisit, revise, renew, revamp, redo our choices, our decisions. So here's a stat for you. What is the rate of healing? Now I broke it up into 4 sections because that's what I like to do. The physical healing. Now, when you have a wound, they tend to heal in 4 to 6 weeks. Chronic wounds are those that fail to heal in this time frame. And what causes a wound not to heal? Well, picking at it, stressing over it, having already a precursor to inflammation, which many of us already do. And inflammation is the precursor to disease. I believe this 100%. So many factors can lead to impaired healing, but the wound gains strength quickly over the first 6 weeks of healing. And that's why when I first started out, my mentorships were 6 weeks, okay? So you're getting that sustained action of healing, of, oh my God, I feel lighter, I feel brighter, I feel more intuitive, I feel more in tune with myself. I have faith now, not just hope, but I have faith. Faith, hope is a little mustard seed. Faith is what grows from that hope, right? So after the first 6 weeks of healing, in about 3 months, the wounds, they are 80% as strong in their repair. But they say that the wound area will never reach 100% of its original strength. Now that's physical healing. I truly believe wounds can heal 100%. Now, spiritual healing, which, many come to me and say, I'd like to try that spiritual thing. I've tried all the other things, the smoking, the drinking, all the addictions. I tried all these new relationships. I tried all these new jobs. I bought 5 cars and houses, and it's not working. So spiritual healing is a process of removing past mental and emotional programs. Right here, right here. And many refer to that as the reptilian brain or an old computer program. And you can choose to uninstall and reinstall. So it's all about toxic patterns, family, intergenerational trauma, false beliefs, and that are still lingering in our system and causing present day pain. As Buddhists say, to suffer is to be human. But again, that's a choice. You are choosing suffering. Now, I'm not, bullying or downplaying anyone that is actually going through it. We all start in a survival mode, yes. And then we move into, that possibility, that in-between where we're gaining momentum. And then it's launching into thriving. And that's where I want you guys to be. I want you to know that. I want you to feel that. Now, emotional healing, those are the wounds you can't see. Those are the toughest ones, believe me. They are broken down into 7 steps generally. You have an awareness. Yes, that my emotions overtake my body, overtake my central nervous system, overload myself to the point of I feel crazy and I do things that I wouldn't normally do. Yeah, anybody else? Acknowledgement. You're like, I call it the crazy train. Meaning I get on the train, I can't get off. But now I know how to slow it down through acknowledgement, and then I'm going to accept. What am I feeling? What is going on? And then I'm going to feel the pain, because you need to go there. If you bypass and dismiss it and say, I don't have time, your body will make time for you when you physically crash from some type of autoimmune disease, which is very rampant right now, some type of thyroid, hormonal issue, or you just have a total, complete mental breakdown. Now, that's really the beginning, the cusp of your spiritual awakening, by the way. And I'm not saying you have to hit rock bottom to experience an awakening. Now you're going to grieve for the former self known as Christine. I went through that grieving process. That is an old identity. It is an ego mind shift. It really is. And then you're going to practice forgiveness for yourself. When's the last time you forgave yourself? When's the last time you loved yourself? When were you kind to yourself? If you're always critical, that is a warning system. That is a red flag. We want to look for the green flags about grieving and love and forgiveness, right? And then we're going to move forward, because you cannot be stuck in that process. It may take some time, right? And sometimes you feel like you're like a retrograde, you're going backwards, but you're just maybe looking like, okay, did I clear all of my systems? Okay, now I'm going forward. Forward, okay? One baby step at a time. So those are the common challenges that people face in their healing journeys. And there's also a piece about finances. I mean, I don't know about you, but my mom used to say, money doesn't grow on trees. So that instilled in me a belief system that there's no money. There's never enough money. I don't have enough money. I need more money. Boy, that root chakra was fun to clear. And many of us were, and it's also part of the systems and the programs that are in place that are now breaking through the golden age of Aquarius. Yes, it is finally happening. It's making the turn. It makes its final turn into Aquarius, Pluto and Aquarius, for all my astrology lovers, in late, like November, December. Let's celebrate that, okay? So, yes, I've highlighted all the barriers. I really want to say at the end of the day, it comes down right here. The mind. The mind. Hello, Brandy. Thank you for being here. Yeah, you have MS, and it is hard at first, but when you start healing your mind, body, spirit, I mean, I've seen people go from having fibromyalgia, diabetes, heart attack, stroke, even dementia, you know, reverse those symptoms, reverse those diseases. It is possible. It is possible. But where does it start? Right here, in the mind. You have to believe, you have to know, you have to embody that you are worthy of healing. You are worthy of that relationship. You are worthy of that financial gain, of all the abundance of the world. Because let me tell you, God did not make a mistake with you. Please know this. Please believe this. You are here for a reason. You have purpose. You matter. You're worthy. What are you not claiming right now? What are you dismissing right now in regards to, when I say win the lion's share of healing, where do you feel that in your body? Is it in your gut? Do you go to your head right away and go, that sounds crazy? Those are all signals and signs and symbols that you need to be aware of. Be aware of. And there are so many methods and practices to contribute to effective healing. One is, going for any type of healing therapy. Acupuncture, acupressure, osteopath, craniosacral, reflexology, which I absolutely love. I love anything to do with my feet. And your feet, if there's any reflexologists out there, are connected to all your organs in your body, by the way. So go and get that done if you've never had that done. It's very insightful. Go see a naturopath, and one that is aligned with who you are and not trying to sell you product. Watch out for that, please. Go to a chiropractor. Go get a massage. Go do a cold plunge. Go have a spa day. Go have a sound bath experience, which I've experienced many times. Maybe create a space in your home, somewhere in your home, or maybe it's in the park, outside, in the garden, getting in the dirt. Somewhere where you can feel grounded and connected and mindful. Your pets, crystals, plants, herbs, they are all relevant. Sound frequencies, bowls, music, art, singing, dancing. Get a little Shakti in here. Yoga, Qigong, I absolutely love, because it incorporates exercise, I'm all about hybrid, stretching, breathing, and mindfulness. Holy crap, I could do 4 things in one. Love that. If for people that are like, I don't have time, no excuse. There you go. I just gave you an idea. So, I wanted to reveal, I posted a video the other day about a powerful insight for me and the importance of embracing healing in 2024, or at any time you're watching this, okay? Let's see. When I invested in myself, everything changed. And what do I mean by that? Well, I first started out on my spiritual journey in 2017. I invested in mentors. I invested in books. I invested in doing readings and healings and telling my ego to piss off, because I was learning about where my intuition sat and how it feels and what it looks like. And for everybody, it's different. Okay? So don't tap into the Hollywood BS. Those are all stories. And the fairy tale is coming true with you, that you are intuitive. Always have been. You are a healer. Always have been. You're just waking up to the fact. Celebrate. Yes. Claim it. Let's do this, right? So going back to when I finally, and I mean finally, this is 6-7 years, I will say this, I invested in other alternative therapies and massage and all this other stuff, but I did not invest in a system and a mentor who had a system to accelerate who I am. So when I invested money, and I'm talking thousands of dollars, which pre-2017 Christine would have lost her mind and said, I can't afford this, that's way too much money, is now saying, I'm investing in myself, I believe in myself. And this is the launch of Christine 2.0. This is going to be a new me. I'm claiming who I truly am. And I'm not scared. In fact, I'm laughing and I'm dancing in the abundance that is happening all around me. And that's what I mean. If you're invested in something and you're all in, not half-assing it. No, we don't do that here. All in. Everything has shifted for me in all levels of my life. And that's what I want for you. I want you to embrace yourself. I want you to believe in yourself. I believe in you, but do you believe in you? You have to believe, okay? I provide the platform, I provide information. I mean, you can get information anywhere. Go on YouTube. There's billions of videos out there. Here's the difference. Here's how you get the lion's share of healing. Transformation. And yes, it involves work. And yes, some days will be complete crap. And some days will be complete bliss. And it'll be like this. Because life is not a straight, it's not linear. It's messy. And you got to grow. You're going through it to grow. If you're not growing, why are you here? To exist? No, I'm sorry, that's an old model. Those old systems, those old beliefs, that old intergenerational trauma is all being broken down to start new, to start fresh, to begin again, to reclaim who we truly are. We are beautiful. Beautiful. We are God with a human spark. Always have been. We are in the kingdom right now. And you are here for a very specific mission. Do you know what it is? Tell me. Because I'm not going to tell you. So, I want you to remember all the aspects of healing. They're all different. You have the mental, you have the emotional, you have the physical, and the spiritual. And it's not religion. It could be religion, but that's not what it's about. It's about knowing that you are one with the universe. You are one with God. You are me and I am you. Namaste means the light within me reflects and sees and knows the light within you. That's what that means. Do you embody that every day? And then we want to talk about your finances, and then we're going to talk about relationships. Those are, you've got your 6 or 7. There might be another one you'd like to add. Go for it. But I'd say do one really well. And it's going to be the spiritual one, because everything else will fall in line. True story. So, I encourage you to comment on your own healing experiences and your own healing journey. And I invite you to watch. I have many more videos, more insights in this group, in the Soul Healers community. It's all about personal growth. It's all about healing. It's all about patterns. It's all about toxicity, recognizing the toxicity, and creating boundaries and saying no, because it's a complete sentence. And stepping into who you truly are. And you are the master of your own thoughts, your own life. And ego is your protection. And I said this earlier today, it is your spine, your backbone. It is your protector. Ego is not the enemy. Remind yourself that you have the inner authority. You always have. Okay? And yeah, that's interesting. Someone saying they haven't had a flare-up in a long time. Beautiful. Love that. Keep going. And sometimes it might pop up and then the ego will be like, oh, look at that. You're back to where you... No. You're attuned. You're tuned into the Schumann's resonance, the global energy temperature of the world. It resonates at 4.32 hertz, okay? So when you're spiritually aligned and attuned to Gaia, to Mother Earth, to resonance, you'll feel things some days. You'll be like, oh wow, I feel off today. Something's going on. And 9 times out of 10, very true. I was talking about the throat chakra in the podcast as well. And many women have been hung and have been burned at the stake for being, they call them witches. They make it sound like it's such a bad term, but it's not. Because us ladies, us women, we are the queens. We are the wisdom keepers. We are the shadow changers. I mean, we're transitioning energy and we're changing energy. Just being around us changes people because we have this magnetic, our aura, it's our light, it's an essence, okay? So don't be ashamed of it. And don't dim your light for anybody else either, okay? So yeah, the throat chakra, we're all reclaiming this right now. Speaking, singing, art, sharing in this community. And I want to thank you so much for being here today. And if you feel like sharing this, please do. If you have any insights, share, comment below. And if you'd like to connect further, you know where to find me. Take care.